What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So guys, the most anticipated Empro Pro Men's Open Bodybuilding Prejudging is underway as we speak. And this show was meant to be a great one. And one of the reasons for that was the comeback of William Bonak after almost 1.5 years. And damn, I have got to admit, a lot of the people out there, including myself, we were underestimating him big time. Very few people thought that he could actually go toe-to-toe with guys like Krizo and Behrouz, and that was based on his past showings. But the thing is, William Bonak is absolutely 100% on, especially in terms of conditioning. Now that being said, I don't think his front double bicep or any of his front shots, they are as good as his back shots. Specifically his back double bicep, that is absolutely nuts. But that is something that was completely expected from a guy like William Bonak. He has always had one of the best backs in the men's open, and that really showed here tonight. And the reason his front shots aren't as impressive is because of his wide midsection, it's because of his broad waistline. And we all know your age also plays a major role in getting your waist thicker. But that being said, he is really round and really 3D all over. And that has been William Bonak's biggest strength throughout his career. So 4 names were announced for that first call out. And those were Behrouz, Krizo, William Bonak, and a surprise in there, Sazan Hireti, aka Saz. So a massive congrats to Saz for making this first call out, because this is also his comeback show, and that too after 6 long years. This is his first show since 2018, and I'm not sure if he is working with Chriso or not, because if he picked himself for this show, he looked really awesome. Now conditioning wise, I was sure that he is gonna be on, but I was expecting that he is gonna be outmuscled by the other top 3 guys here. But he did such a great job making this comeback. He isn't really looking small in any of the shots, and he is really holding his own. But he was unable to make it into the final call out, and that consisted of 3 guys. So Krizo is kinda disappointing tonight. He just isn't as shredded as he usually is, especially what we saw from him in the last couple of shows. So a lot of the people, including myself, had him as the favorite going into this show. And that was based on the fact that he has been extremely consistent, especially in terms of conditioning. But this wasn't the case at Empro Classic Spain, and the defending champion really missed his mark here. So he is still the biggest guy, and he is the most heavily muscled guy out there. He is the most freaky guy on that stage. But he isn't looking as ripped from the front as he is from the back. Plus, the width on the back double bicep, that really hurts Krizo. I mean, just look at the difference between his back versus Behrouz and William Bonak as well. Even Sazan's back is looking more impressive here. Now let's talk about the Iranian phenomena, Behrouz, who is absolutely on. If we just look at that front double biceps with Bonak standing in the middle, between Krizo and Behrouz, there is just a massive difference in the size of Bonak's waist versus Behrouz as well as Krizo. So Behrouz really nailed it in terms of everything. The conditioning, the fullness, the hardness, everything is there. So from what we are seeing from the pictures and the videos, he is the one who is clearly pushing William Bonak for the top spot. And as of right now, after the prejudging, it seems like Krizo is in 3rd spot. So very interesting comparison between William Bonak and Behrouz. So William Bonak's side shots are still absolutely bonkers. So much density, especially that side leg and especially in his upper half. That is just crazy. And even though Behrouz is lacking that density in his upper half, but the density in his lower half, especially in those side shots, that is also ridiculously good. So it is gonna be really interesting how it plays out for the finals. And William Bonak has a solid chance of winning this show, because as of right now, it seems like a coin toss. Because Behrouz is also taking some of the shots, like the front double bicep, front lat spread, the abs and thigh. Because these are the shots where William Bonak is very vulnerable because of his blocky waistline, because of his wide waist. Plus, I have to say William Bonak's most muscular shot, that isn't even close to what it used to be when he was in his prime. But still, I have to say, Bonak has a real chance of punching his ticket to the Olympia this year, based on his superior muscularity and his density, and that trademark conditioning. So gotta give a shout out to his coach Stefan. This guy is really something else. Every athlete that he has coached is bringing solid conditioning on the stage, and William Bonak is another one added to that list. So as of right now, who do you guys have leading the show? Is it gonna be Behrouz beating a veteran and the 7th best bodybuilder in the world right now? Or is it gonna be William Bonak making a very successful comeback Or is there a chance of Michael Krizo turning things around? Do let me know in the comments below. So Pablo Lopez was also doing that show here in Spain, and he also looked really impressive. He's known for having those 3D round delts. He has a small waistline, very thick quads. But I do have to say he needs more time, especially in developing his back. That is just lagging way too much. And also overall he needs more time to build more thickness, more mass. Overall everywhere, especially if he wants to be a top guy in the men's open bodybuilding. And that is one of the reasons why he wasn't able to make the first call out here at Empro Classic Spain. So the Classic Physique division at the Empro Classic Spain was also a very anticipated one, because Jose Manuel, aka Josema Beast, was going for his second pro win this season, in a different but much better lineup than previous one, where he got his first pro win. That was also his pro debut in Classic Physique. So did he deliver? He absolutely did. It looks like he has another one in the bag. I do however want to point out one thing. Jose twists way too much in both of his front shots. The front double biceps as well as the abs and thigh shot. And for a very simple reason actually. To make his waist appear smaller than it actually is. While I know some twisting is totally okay, we have seen guys like Brian Asley as well as Orsk Lashinsky, who are top Olympians and who also implement the same strategy on the stage. But I do feel like Jose just twists way too much. And we did hear from Tyler Manion after Texas Pro last year, when he talked about Andrew Jacked, that he's twisting way too much in the front double. Now looking at some of these comparisons, I don't think Jose lost even one shot against anyone in that top 4. And even if he did, that back double biceps is so nasty, so much detailed, so wide, that no one even comes close to him in that shot. Plus that conditioning that he has, that is just bonkers top to bottom. That is an anatomy chart right there. It is totally mind-boggling that how a kid who is just 22 years old can have such an incredible back development. So the guy who is fighting Josema Beast for the win here, that is also just a 22 years old, and he's from Germany. His name is Luca Regier. Another genetic phenomena with such insane aesthetics. He is another guy who is completely shredded top to bottom. So he might be more classic than Jose, but he lacks the thickness in multiple areas, especially if we compare him to Jose. Because Jose just has way better arms. He displays more thickness, more density in the side chest. And then there is the back double bicep, where there is just no comparison whatsoever. So it is pretty clear that Jose is gonna win another show, and he is doing such a great job for his Classic Physique Olympia debut this year. All the judges now know that Jose has one of the best backs in Classic Physique, and his reputation is really gonna help him at the Olympia stage in October. So that's it from the prejudging. Stay tuned for the finals, and also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.